Hi, my name is Colbert, and this time for Steam Winter Sale video I picked 6 fun multiplayer games. Let's start with Sea of Thieves. Who has 8 legs, 8 arms and 8 eyes? Of course, it's 8 pirates or someone from Chernobyl. This game is great pirate experience, from sailing and fighting to exploring and looting. Everything you need to live the pirate life and become a legend. Game is obviously inspired by Pirates of Caribbean movies rather than real pirate life, which was way less romantic. And I'm not talking about downloading illegal games from Pirate Bay.
That is romantic.
In Sea of Thieves you will explore a vast open world filled with unspoiled islands, sunken ships and mysterious artifacts. Game is huge and is among the top sellers on Steam, meaning that you will never lack people to pillage. Among Us. Game was inspired by the live party game Mafia and resembles a classic movie The Thing, where an evil alien was disguised as a crew member and then killed people one by one. In Among Us, you either become a poor crew member who, along with the other poor crew members, has to decide which one of you is the imposter before you will be all killed one by one, or you will become that Thing alien dude and have to kill everyone on board without raising suspicion. This game is best played with real friends, but it is also fun to dive into random skirmishes, especially if you manage to get the role of the killer. I should also mention that the Android and iOS version of Among Us is free, but you know, as always, free is never free. So on your mobile device you will have to watch ads between the games. You can pay to remove them, and it is still cheaper than PC version with a discount, but with the PC you can play on a relatively bigger screen and use a keyboard, which is way more comfortable than anything mobile devices can offer. Raft. Build a raft of your dream and sail into the ocean. That may look like the whole point and story of this game, but your mission is to survive an epic ocean adventure across dangerous waters. Gather debris to survive, expand your raft, and be wary of the dangers of the ocean. Trapped on a small raft with nothing but a hook made of old plastic, you awake on a vast blue ocean totally alone and with no land in sight. With a dry throat and an empty stomach, survival will not be easy, so you can play the game with friends or with strangers, and obviously I think we are all thinking about it. If you are really hungry, can you cannibalize your friends here? Fall Guys. If you are looking for a game that makes you mad in a childish fantasy place, congratulations, this is the ultimate game for your age. But you can't be mad for long. Just look at all those cute characters who are way better at this game than you are. Game flings hordes of contestants together in a mad dash through round after round of escalating chaos until one victor remains. Battle bizarre obstacles, shove through unruly competitors, and overcome the unbending laws of physics as you stumble towards greatness. Leave your dignity at the door and prepare for a hilarious failure in your quest to claim the crown. I honestly know few 50-year-olds who play this game, so don't look at it as something only kids can play. It is really awesome for any age or gender. Ark: Survival Evolved. You are stranded naked, freezing and starving on the shores of a mysterious island called Ark. You must hunt, harvest resources, craft items, grow crops, research technologies, and build shelters to withstand the elements. Use your cunning and resources to kill or tame and breed many different species of dinosaurs, various big Bolsosaurus, small Pipiraptors, and other ancient creatures roaming the land, and team up or prey on hundreds of other players to survive and dominate. By the way, speaking about domination, when I was like 10 years old and I was visiting the bathroom in my friend's house, I was trying to pee as loudly as possible to show his family who is the alpha male in here. So domination is in my genes. I hope it is in yours as well. Price of Ark is great. Don't miss the opportunity. Phasmophobia. This is a 4-player online co-op psychological horror where you and your team members of paranormal investigators will enter haunted locations filled with paranormal activity and gather as much evidence of the paranormal as you can get. You will use your ghost hunting equipment to search for and record evidence of whatever ghost is haunting the location to sell onto a ghost removal team. This game is for those armed with huge balls of bravery, because the game is scary. Oh my, it is scary. But when you are scared with your friends, that scariness is really fun and enjoyable. Although if you start wetting your bed at night, just play Fall Guys instead. That's it, this is the end of this video where you subscribe to my awesome channel, or at least press that like button. If you do, you will get +5 to luck and +10 to mana permanently. Don't miss the opportunity and subscribe now. Have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.